Have you ever stopped to wonder why you were drawn to certain toys as a child? Was it the building blocks that sparked your imagination? The art supplies that fueled your creativity? Or perhaps the science kits that ignited your curiosity about the world around you? What if these early preferences weren't just random choices, but subtle hints pointing toward your unique spiritual path and soul's purpose? Today, we're going to embark on a fascinating journey to decode the hidden messages behind your childhood toys, revealing how they might have predicted your spiritual inclinations and the deeper meaning they hold for your life. The quest to understand our place in the universe and the nature of consciousness has been a central theme throughout human history. From ancient philosophers to modern-day physicists, thinkers across disciplines have grappled with these profound questions. Spirituality, in its broadest sense, encompasses our search for meaning, purpose, and connection to something larger than ourselves. It's a deeply personal journey that can manifest in countless ways, from organized religion to individual practices like meditation and mindfulness. Quantum physics, on the other hand, is a branch of science that explores the fundamental building blocks of reality at the subatomic level. It delves into the strange and often counterintuitive behaviors of particles, challenging our classical understanding of the universe. The intersection of spirituality and quantum consciousness represents a growing field of inquiry that seeks to bridge the gap between these two seemingly disparate realms. The roots of this exploration can be traced back to ancient philosophical traditions like Hinduism and Buddhism, which have long emphasized the interconnectedness of all things and the illusory nature of reality. The concept of Maya in Hinduism, for example, suggests that our perception of the world is a veil that obscures the true nature of reality. Similarly, Buddhist teachings on emptiness and impermanence highlight the ever-changing and ultimately insubstantial nature of phenomena. These ideas resonate with some of the findings of quantum physics, which suggest that reality is not as solid and fixed as we might perceive it to be. Key figures like Erwin Schrödinger, one of the pioneers of quantum mechanics, was deeply influenced by Vedanta philosophy. He saw parallels between the concept of Brahman, the ultimate reality in Hinduism, and the wave function in quantum mechanics, which describes the probability of a particle's existence. More recently, thinkers like David Bohm, a renowned quantum physicist, have explored the relationship between quantum mechanics and consciousness. Bohm proposed the concept of the implicate order, suggesting that the universe is a vast, interconnected hologram in which everything is enfolded within everything else. He believed that consciousness is not separate from the universe but rather an integral part of it. Other prominent figures in this field include Amit Goswami, a theoretical physicist who has written extensively on the connection between quantum physics and spirituality, and Deepak Chopra, a physician and author who has popularized the idea of quantum healing and the power of consciousness to influence our physical health. These modern thinkers draw inspiration from both ancient wisdom traditions and cutting-edge scientific discoveries, seeking to create a more holistic understanding of reality. Now, let's consider how your choice of childhood toys might relate to your spiritual inclinations. Imagine a child who is constantly drawn to building blocks like Legos or construction sets. This child might be exhibiting a natural inclination towards structure, order, and the creation of tangible forms. Spiritually, this could translate into an affinity for practices that involve building a strong foundation, such as structured meditation techniques, disciplined spiritual practices, or a deep appreciation for the rituals and traditions of organized religion. The act of assembling blocks into a coherent structure could symbolize the process of building a meaningful life through conscious effort and the integration of different aspects of oneself. On the other hand, a child who spends hours immersed in art supplies, painting, drawing, or sculpting might be expressing a deep connection to creativity, imagination, and emotional expression. This child might be drawn to spiritual paths that emphasize self-expression, such as artistic forms of meditation, creative visualization, or practices that involve connecting with one's inner muse. The act of creating art can be a powerful form of spiritual practice, allowing us to tap into our subconscious mind, express our emotions, and connect with our inner source of inspiration. The fluidity and freedom of artistic expression can mirror the boundless nature of consciousness itself. Then there are the children who are fascinated by science kits, telescopes, and microscopes. These young scientists are driven by a desire to understand the world around them through observation, experimentation, and logical reasoning. Spiritually, This might translate into an interest in exploring the scientific aspects of spirituality, such as the neurobiology of meditation, the physics of consciousness, or the scientific evidence for the power of intention. They might be drawn to spiritual paths that emphasize intellectual understanding and the integration of science and spirituality. The act of exploring the natural world can be a spiritual practice in itself, fostering a sense of awe, wonder, and connection to the vastness of the universe. Consider the case of Sarah, who as a child was obsessed with building elaborate dollhouses. She spent hours arranging the furniture, creating intricate storylines for her dolls, and meticulously crafting miniature worlds within her dollhouses. As she grew older, Sarah found herself drawn to interior design and architecture. She realized that her childhood fascination with dollhouses was a reflection of her deep desire to create harmonious and beautiful spaces for people to live in. Spiritually, Sarah found meaning in creating environments that fostered a sense of peace, well-being, and connection. She saw her work as a way to bring beauty and harmony into the world, reflecting her soul's purpose. Or take the example of David, who as a child was always taking things apart to see how they worked. He loved to disassemble his toys, explore the inner workings of machines, and conduct science experiments in his backyard. As he grew older, David became an engineer and inventor. He realized that his childhood curiosity was a reflection of his deep desire to understand the fundamental principles of the universe. Spiritually, David found meaning in using his knowledge and skills to create innovative solutions to real-world problems. He saw his work as a way to contribute to the advancement of humanity and the betterment of the planet, reflecting his soul's purpose. Another example is Maria, who as a child spent countless hours writing stories, poems, and songs. She loved to express her emotions and ideas through the power of words. As she grew older, Maria became a writer and artist. She realized that her childhood passion for writing was a reflection of her deep desire to connect with others and share her unique perspective on the world. Spiritually, Maria found meaning in using her creative talents to inspire, uplift, and empower others. She saw her work as a way to contribute to the collective consciousness and help create a more compassionate and understanding world, reflecting her soul's purpose. These personal transformation stories illustrate how our childhood passions can serve as clues to our spiritual inclinations and soul's purpose. By reflecting on the activities that brought us joy and fulfillment as children, we can gain valuable insights into our unique gifts, talents, and values. This self-awareness can help us align our lives with our deepest aspirations and create a more meaningful and fulfilling existence. It's a journey of self-discovery that can lead us to uncover hidden potentials and unlock our true potential. Now, let's delve into some of the evidence-based theories that attempt to explain the connection between quantum physics and consciousness. One prominent theory is the OR theory, developed by physicist Sir Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff. This theory proposes that consciousness arises from quantum computations occurring within microtubules, which are protein structures found inside brain neurons. According to OR, these quantum computations are influenced by the fundamental structure of space-time, suggesting a deep connection between consciousness and the fabric of reality. While the OR theory is still highly debated, it has sparked considerable interest in research in the field of quantum consciousness. Another intriguing theory is the Integrated Information Theory (IIT), developed by neuroscientist Giulio Tononi. IIT proposes that consciousness is directly related to the amount of integrated information that a system possesses. In other words, the more a system is able to integrate information from different parts of itself, the more conscious it is. IIT suggests that consciousness is not limited to brains but can potentially exist in any system that has a high degree of integrated information, including computers and even the universe itself. While IIT is still a relatively new theory, it has generated significant discussion and research in the fields of neuroscience and artificial intelligence. Recent scientific discoveries have also shed light on the potential connection between quantum physics and consciousness. For example, studies on quantum entanglement have shown that particles can be linked together in such a way that they instantly influence each other, even when separated by vast distances. This phenomenon suggests that there may be a deeper level of interconnectedness in the universe than we previously thought. Some researchers have speculated that quantum entanglement could play a role in consciousness, allowing different parts of the brain to communicate and coordinate their activity in a more efficient way. However, the exact mechanisms by which quantum entanglement might influence consciousness are still largely unknown. Another area of research that is relevant to the study of quantum consciousness is the field of quantum biology. Quantum biology explores the role of quantum mechanics in biological processes, such as photosynthesis, enzyme catalysis, and DNA mutation. Recent studies have shown that quantum effects can play a significant role in these processes, enhancing their efficiency and accuracy. Some researchers have speculated that quantum biology could also provide insights into the nature of consciousness, suggesting that quantum effects may be involved in the functioning of the brain at a fundamental level. However, more research is needed to fully understand the potential role of quantum biology in consciousness. It's important to acknowledge the limitations of our current knowledge in this field. The study of quantum consciousness is still in its early stages, and there are many unanswered questions. While there is growing evidence to suggest that quantum mechanics may play a role in consciousness, the exact mechanisms by which this occurs are still largely unknown. Furthermore, there are many different theories and perspectives on the nature of consciousness, and there is no consensus on which theory is the most accurate. It's essential to approach this topic with an open mind, a critical eye, and a willingness to consider different viewpoints. The intersection of science and spirituality is a complex and multifaceted field, and it requires a multidisciplinary approach to fully understand its implications. The contemporary impact of exploring the connection between spirituality and quantum consciousness is far-reaching. In the realm of practical applications, these insights are influencing fields such as medicine, psychology, and personal development. For example, the concept of quantum healing suggests that our thoughts, emotions, and intentions can have a direct impact on our physical health. This idea is supported by studies showing that mindfulness meditation and other mind-body practices can reduce stress, improve immune function, and promote overall well-being. Similarly, the principles of quantum physics are being applied to the development of new technologies, such as quantum computers and quantum sensors, which have the potential to revolutionize fields such as medicine, materials science, and artificial intelligence. Culturally, the exploration of spirituality and quantum consciousness is fostering a growing sense of interconnectedness and global awareness. As we come to understand the deep connections between all things, we are more likely to act in ways that are compassionate, sustainable, and beneficial to the planet as a whole. This shift in consciousness is reflected in the growing popularity of movements such as conscious consumerism, ethical investing, and environmental activism. People are increasingly seeking to align their actions with their values and to create a more just and sustainable world for future generations. Technologically, the exploration of quantum consciousness is inspiring new innovations in fields such as artificial intelligence and virtual reality. Researchers are exploring the possibility of creating AI systems that are not only intelligent but also conscious, capable of experiencing emotions, and possessing a sense of self-awareness. Similarly, virtual reality technologies are being used to create immersive experiences that can alter our perception of reality and expand our understanding of consciousness. These technological advancements have the potential to transform the way we live, work, and interact with the world around us. Emerging trends in this field include the development of new tools and technologies for exploring consciousness, such as brain-computer interfaces, neurofeedback devices, and psychedelic-assisted therapy. These tools are allowing researchers to gain deeper insights into the workings of the brain and the nature of consciousness. Additionally, there is a growing interest in the use of ancient spiritual practices, such as meditation and yoga, as tools for enhancing consciousness and promoting well-being. These practices are being integrated into mainstream healthcare and education, reflecting a growing recognition of the importance of holistic approaches to health and wellness. So, as we reflect on the journey we've taken today, consider the toys that captivated you as a child. What messages were they trying to convey about your unique gifts and passions? How might these early preferences be guiding you towards your spiritual path and soul's purpose? Perhaps it's time to revisit those childhood interests and explore how they might inform your current life choices. What steps can you take to integrate your childhood passions into your spiritual practice and create a more meaningful and fulfilling existence? The exploration of spirituality and quantum consciousness is an ongoing journey of discovery, and it's one that we can all participate in. By remaining curious, open-minded, and willing to explore different perspectives, we can deepen our understanding of ourselves, the universe, and our place within it. Embrace the mystery, question the known, and trust your intuition as you navigate this exciting frontier of human knowledge. If you found this video insightful and thought-provoking, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Let's spread this knowledge and inspire others to explore the depths of their own consciousness. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on spirituality, quantum physics, and the mysteries of the universe. We have a lot more planned for you. What are your thoughts on the connection between childhood toys and spiritual paths? Share your insights and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you and continue the conversation. Your input helps us shape future content. So please leave a comment.